If you've been hurt in the past, or if you've had something happen in a relationship, more than likely you struggle with trust. You struggle with really believing that a person will follow through with what they say. I think when I meet clients in my office and they tell me, I've always had a hard time trusting, or my relationship is bad because I'm always suspicious, it's not just feeling that lack of trust that bothers them. It's that they can't really get to the point or go through the pain it takes to go through to secure the reason why they are so mistrustful. If you grew up with a mom, maybe you were from a single family, and the stepdad or the different men coming through your mother's life would come, bond with you, and then leave. Trust would have a lot to do with your attachment style. And what happens then is when you get in a relationship, because you're untrusting, you actually attract that, or you make that happen in your relationship. Because when trust is part of your attachment style and you're avoidant, you give your partner different feelings like, don't get too tight to me, it's never going to work, or I'm never going to trust you. You often hold back from telling your partner what you need to tell them to create emotional intimacy. As I'm talking in this video, if you see yourself in that category, you realize you have real trust issues. You can't really let go and trust your partner. I'm going to give you some symptoms, some signs of what mistrust in relationships look like, and I hope this will help you get the help you need. First of all, there's persistent jealousy. Even if you don't talk about it, you're always comparing and jealous. Self-doubt, constant suspicion, like there's always something you're asking them about. Did they really do that? Ongoing false accusations, avoidant behaviors, um, symptoms of anxiety, needy behaviors, basically emotional sensitivity or reactivity that even you, when you think back to it, can say, yeah, it was too much. Reluctance or inability to change, signs of codependency, abandonment, or fear. This is when mistrust has gone so severely that it is in how you attach. You attach with an anxious attachment or with an avoidant one. Now, what I want to caution you about is mistrust is not paranoia. And I've even heard some people, when they end up breaking up, they'll say, man, my partner was so mistrustful, like totally a paranoid. Paranoid is when it's built on a premise that you think you're superior, so you're sure other people are always out to get you. And that is not what the majority of mistrust is. If you have trouble in trusting in relationships, I know a lot of therapists, and myself too, will often say, you've got to trust, you've got to practice little things. But what I'm going to tell you really is essential in mistrusting people who have a hard time in relationships due to their lack of trust, is go get help. Talk to a professional online. Get to the bottom of where the mistrust comes from, the basic premise of the attachment that really hurt you. And once that therapist understands that, then they can help you redo that. You're not that same little person, but you will have to go back to that point of being betrayed or hurt so severely that you never trust again. And then you can work through that with a therapist's help. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.